Hey guys, what's up? PipSnipers here, back for another update. Let's take a look at USDT dominance, Bitcoin, DXY, along with the US stock market today. And I just want to give you a little bit of a refresher. And like I said in my last video, USDT dominance is printing a macro bearish pattern. We have what's called a bearish ascending broadening wedge. And like I said, you have to be cognizant of where the price is coming from, right? So the price is coming from the highs, and then you oscillate here within this broadening wedge, you're likely going to see bearish continuation downwards, and this is exactly what we're seeing. If we take a fib from this September high over here down to this March low, we did come up towards the 70.2% fib at 6.69%, saw a aggressive move down towards the median of this pattern, a move back up towards the 78.6% retracement, and then a continuation down. Okay, we formed a little bit of a bullish descending broadening wedge, or a leading diagonal for your wave one, had a breakout, and then it just turned out to be a fake out off the 38.2% fib. Saw a push back down to structural support, a retrace towards the 618, and then now we're seeing the waterfall move down. It looks like we are below the 70.2% fib intermediate support. As soon as you get below 5.51%, then we do have a clear runway towards the trendline support of this macro ascending broadening wedge pattern. Okay, so if we zoom out here, you can see that the trendline support is sitting at 5.22 to 5.06%. As soon as you break below 5.06% on a closing basis, then you wouldn't only be breaking below the 786, but you'd be breaking below this macro psychological support, which we've been using for a little bit over half a year. As soon as you break below this level, a lot of bullish momentum will enter into the crypto market, and it looks like we are headed there now. As you can see, we are below the 702, very solid bearish candle, and the only intermediate support we have left is 5.51%. Break below 5.51, then it's no doubt we'll head towards this trendline support at 5.06 to 5.22. Okay, so very bullish in the crypto market because USDT dominance is bearish, and we're likely going to see continuation downwards from this ascending broadening wedge pattern. Going towards Bitcoin over here, we do see a lot of bullish momentum stepping into the market. So like I said, so let me just delete these drawings over here just so you guys can see a little bit more clear. Okay, so let me just delete this over here. So we are within a bullish descending broadening wedge pattern. We also have a diamond bottom pattern, which looks like we are breaking out of. Okay, going down here towards the 6-hour time frame, it looks like we are headed towards the 64,700 region, and you want to be cautious once we reach 64,700. Around the 64,700 to 65,455 region, around this region over here, the upper boundary of this diagonal pattern. And the reason I say that is because there is a possibility we have a flush down to the median at around 56,400, and then see another rebound from there, or something a little bit more extreme would be we have a full breakdown towards 49,000. Now that would be the worst case scenario. The more optimistic scenario, which would be my bias, would be that once we come up for this subwave one, we would come down for a partial decline before continuing higher for your wave three. Okay, you can see that in my previous video, we had marked out this inverted head and shoulders pattern, and all this move over here was a move down for your subwave 4 to backtest the neckline of support before continuing higher for your subwave 5 of 1. We can take a look at a little bit more of a simplified chart that I had made for my Discord members right over here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Now, this is the more simplified chart here. The simplified chart shows that all this was just a 1-2. Okay, so this over here in March was your wave 3. came down in a WXY correction for your wave 4, and this move over here was your wave 1. Then you have an A, B, C for your wave 2, and then once you get over 63,841 on the daily time frame, once you have a close above that level, this right over here, that would be very, very bullish. So getting a daily close above 63,841 would be a very bullish sign, and it would confirm that this in fact is our wave 2 low. Let's go back to this chart over here with the source being Binance, and let me just remove these drawings over here just so you guys can see a little bit clear, and you guys can see what I'm trying to show you here. I'm trying to show you that we are breaking out, okay? And it's very significant because we're breaking out of the diamond bottom pattern that I've been showing you guys for a couple of weeks now. We've actually been within this diamond bottom pattern since the later half of June. We crept in through the left side, saw a move towards the top of the diamond, and then you have a flush down to the bottom of the diamond of all of your highly over leveraged longs. Market just gives up over here. And something that I also must point towards your attention, something I also must bring towards your attention is that this flush down here towards the apex of the diamond came down towards the 61.8% fib when we measure the move from our January low up to our March high. You see how we came down to the 618 over here? Perfectly wicked over here. Just something I found very significant. And then after having that flush down towards the apex, we crept to the right side of the diamond, saw a flush down to the median one more time, and now we're seeing the breakout. Okay, so this is a textbook diamond bottom pattern, and we're printing this diamond bottom pattern within a bullish descending broadening wedge. Okay, very bullish on Bitcoin, and we also have USDT dominance to support our bias. Bearish USDT dominance mixed with a bullish stock market are two of the most important things that bulls would need, and we have both of those, right? Let's go take a look at the DXY over here. Before I move on to the US stock market, I want to show you here on the 6-hour time frame on the DXY. We were tracking this in the Discord, and I was showing that this is an A, a B, and then a C wave or a WXY within a bearish ascending channel. This over here is your wave 4. You have a breakdown, and then we have the back test with the topping tail to go along with it. Now we're likely going to see continuation down. Now I have the full roadmap of the DXY in the Discord. So definitely click the link in the description below if you haven't joined. I can answer all of your questions and make roadmaps for all of your favorite coins and assets, along with the exit targets. Let's go ahead and take a look at RTY. So this is the Russell 2000 over here. Very nice day yesterday in regards to price action due to the rate cuts did definitely fuel that move, or added fuel to that move. So what we had over here is a 5-wave move to the upside going back to November 2023. Then you chop along here in a triple zigzag in an ascending broadening wedge. Now I know I said that ascending broadening wedges are bearish, but sometimes what you may have is instead of breaking down, once you come down over here, you just creep up for your next wave. And this over here would be your wave 1, and you have a wave 2, and then you have a third wave to the upside. And it looks like we're doing just that, right? Okay, very bullish, very nice rebound off the 70.2% fib over here. I noticed Russell 2000 moves like an altcoin. We're also above the 786 over here. Like I said in the previous video, once you get above the 78.6% fib at 2267, then it's very likely that 2300 will be breached, and this over here would be a confirmed wave 2 low. Okay, very, very bullish on the Russell 2000, and that would support our altcoins. We can take a look here at the regular index over here, and it looks like our buy side is sitting at 2300 there. I do expect for it to be hit. Little bit of a diamond bottom pattern, right? This is your left foot, your right foot, your head, and now we're forming the tail. You can even consider this like an inverted head and shoulders pattern, with this being your head. This is your left shoulder, your right shoulder, and then your neckline. We're currently above the neckline. I would be expecting, like I said, I would be expecting 2300 to get hit. Take out your buy side, see a little bit of a retrace, and then continue on higher. Okay. Let's take a look at NQ. Okay, NASDAQ is up. Technically, yeah, you could say that the NASDAQ has topped and put in its wave 5, but I do expect for the NASDAQ to have another all-time high. I don't think that the US stock market has topped yet. Technically, yes, it has put in its wave 5. However, I think it's currently within some sort of ending diagonal or a 335 Elliott wave flat pattern, and we're likely going to see another new all-time high. You can see that very nice rebound off the 61.8% fib. Russell had a rebound off the 702, NQ had a rebound off the 618, ES had a rebound off of the 50% fib. This is ES over here. You see how we had a rebound off the 50, seeing a very nice morning. Really nice push up here. Let's drop down to the hourly time frame, and it looks like we're continuing our march to the upside. Okay, let's take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, US 30, and it looks like we are above the neckline of our inverted head and shoulders pattern. We were forming a little bit of a bull flag, which we broke out of, and now we're above this neckline. Okay, you can even consider it as horizontal resistance, depending on how you look at it. You can see that we pushed above it, back tested it, and now we're continuing higher. Okay, so the US stock market is bullish. DXY is bearish, right? DXY is bearish. Crypto is up, and the Russell is over the 786. Okay, very, very bullish signs. And before I end this video, I wanted to bring something else towards your attention, and that would be TOTAL3 on the 3-day time frame. Taking a look at TOTAL3 on the 3-day, we do see a break above trendline resistance of this diamond bottom pattern. You see, this is your diamond bottom pattern trendline resistance, and you can see that we are breaking above it. The technical target would be sitting at a little bit over 820 billion, and we also have a bullish descending broadening wedge with the inflection point being the 78.6% fib. Actually, the 886. We wicked to the 886, and then we formed our diamond breakout. Okay. Also, the 3-day MACD on TOTAL3. Let's take a look at the 3-day MACD here. Very bullish. You guys see that? Turning up from the lows with slight bullish divergence, and it's under the histogram. Okay, very, very bullish. Also wanted to show you on USDT dominance. Look at USDT dominance here on the 3-day. Look at the MACD. We have a bearish 3-day MACD cross, and that's above the histogram. Okay, so I do expect the breakout now in crypto. We've actually already broken out, and we should see a lot of money enter into the market. There's a photo I posted there on Twitter showing the M2 money supply, global liquidity in comparison to Bitcoin. And we do see that global liquidity is breaking out. If we were to just take a look here at global liquidity, right? It's actually an indicator here. Let's take a look here. Global liquidity index. And what we're going to do is we're going to add it to the pane above just so we can see this a little bit better. And we'll make this black just so you guys can see. And we'll take a look here. This is global liquidity right over here. Okay. Now, global liquidity, my apologies, 1 second. Global liquidity is seeing a breakout above this trendline resistance. We'll put it right over here so you guys can see better. You see that? We're seeing a breakout. Nice falling wedge pattern. Okay, point of interest would be the 78.6% fib at 34%. Or it doesn't have a y-axis, but just know that the first point of interest would be the 786 and the 70.2. Okay. Global liquidity is breaking out. DXY is down. USDT dominance is down, and the U.S. stock market is up. Those are the three biggest catalysts for a very explosive run going into the end of the year. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And if you want to stay updated with all of your favorite coins and assets, then definitely click the link in the description below. I'm able to answer all of your questions along with, I can create a roadmap for any coin you want with the Elliott wave count along with the exit targets. So if you guys are looking for something like that, then definitely click the link in the description below. We have over 350 assets to choose from, along with a community you can interact with. So definitely check that out if you haven't joined. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out and take it easy. See you in the next one.